This is where we're going to shut up those exposing the lie. Like this guy, how green zealots gagged professor who dared to question global warming. No A-level for climate change denier. My son Jamie was told by his teacher when he was at school that if he said in his exam that he didn't agree with global warming caused by human activity, and he said so, he would not pass. That's the society that we frickin' live in. The Global Warming Survival Handbook by David de Rothschild. And all these blokes, they wheel these people out whenever they want a concert to bloody program the masses. Bollocks begets bollocks. Once you have the fact that human activity is not changing the climate in the way they say, then everything that comes from that must be bollocks in things that are done on the basis that they are. And it is. So, here are the greenhouse gases, the major ones. You would think that CO2, carbon dioxide, is here. You got to, the propaganda, it has to be. No, this is it. And the green bit is the only part that is from human activity. The rest is natural, and without carbon dioxide, we would not have a planet that we do. And that is water vapor and clouds. So we must tax and ban condensation. There we go. Now, this is Professor Leslie Woodcock, Empress Professor, University of Manchester, this great list of things that he's been responsible for. And he said this: water is a much more powerful greenhouse gas, and there is 20 times more of it in our atmosphere, around 1% of the atmosphere, whereas CO2 is only 0.04%. Carbon dioxide has been made out to be some kind of toxic gas, but the truth is it's the gas of life, inversion. We breathe it out, plants breathe it in, and it's not caused by us. Global warming is nonsense. And then there's this guy in Australia, I won't read it all, but the major part that he said, he used to be massively, yes, it's all true, and then realized it wasn't. And he says here, the theory was based on a guess that was proved false by empirical evidence during the 1990s, but the gravy train was too big with too many jobs, industries, trading profits, political careers, and the possibility of world government and total control riding on the outcome. Exactly. Now, here's the hockey stick. It just shows that suddenly, whoa, it's gone through the roof. We're all gonna die, start swimming. But what they did to create that hockey stick and that perception deception is they missed this off, the medieval warm period. All that time ago, 1000 AD forward, when the temperatures were much warmer than they are today. Where was the human-created carbon dioxide then? And then, after the medieval warm period, they went into the Little Ice Age through here up to the 1900s. And it was so cold, they had Little Ice Age frost fairs on the Thames. Now, when they say to you, oh, this is the warmest year since records began, it's good to ask, well, when did records begin? And loads of them started during the Little Ice Age, which gives a massively distorted view of comparison. This is the truth. From 1997 to 2012, and it's gone on now to 2014, temperatures did not rise. That's why global warming became climate change in the propaganda. Global warming, it goes up, it goes down. That's what it's always done. 7 years ago, Big Al said the ice cap is falling off a cliff. It could be completely gone in the summer in as little as 7 years from now. We are 7 years from then, and it's just increased by 43 frickin' %. Scientists say that the greater ice is caused by global warming. French President Hollande, ISIS terror caused by global warming. And this comes from CERN. They found that there was virtually a perfect correlation between climate change and the penetration of cosmic rays into Earth's atmosphere throughout history. In other words, you can't be saying temperature is affected by the sun. That is crazy. Have you noticed they never mention the sun? Never mention it. It's CO2. It's the friggin' sun. Goes through cycles. That's why it goes up and down. And here's the Club of Rome, created in this network to use the environment to transform global society. Here's one of its founders, quoted in his own publication in 1991, "In searching for a new enemy to unite us, we came up with the idea that pollution, the threat of global warming, water shortages, famine, and the like would fit the bill." Thank you. Over and out. Here's Bill, one of the major in America and globally, one of the proponents of climate change. It's a terrible problem and it absolutely needs to be solved. It deserves to be a huge priority. Why don't you go download something, mate? Hey? And look, here we go. It's got into such fine detail now that the European Union is targeting certain hairdryers and lawnmowers to stop global warming. And we're back here, Nikola Tesla. All these people who are pushing global warming, the same people suppressing free energy technology by accessing the electric power that is all around us. So, I've put a few truth words into Gore's mouth here. Makes a change. He must be feeling very strange. I know it sounds strange to push global warming when there isn't any, but it's not about saving the planet. It's an excuse to transform global society. Thank you. Which brings us to this, Archon Agenda 21.